come to the edge, he said. We can't, we're afraid, they said. Come on, come to the edge, he said. Oh, we can't, we'll fall, they said. Come to the edge, he said. And so they came. And he pushed them. And they flew. I have always loved that quote. And I'm not a poet, you know what I mean? I don't dig poems really. But I've always loved that quote. And now I know why I've always loved that quote. Because I've spent my whole life researching, studying, to be here right now during this time, to be that guy on the edge asking you to come up. Come on, take a look at the world from this view. Come on, you'll dig it. No, come on, come on. And then they come up, push. That's my job. And I know that's my job. So every video that I'm ever going to make is about consciousness. It's about remembering how powerful you are, and it's about owning who you are. And when you do those three things, everything else just falls away. All the fear, all the negative bullshit, it just dissolves. Hey, what's up? My name's Case, and this is my channel, Everyday Masters. And first, I just wanted to say, man, thank you so much to everybody that's watched my videos and subscribed. I mean, man, that is amazing. Are you kidding me? I got like 12,000 subscribers. I think I need to start making some better videos and more of them. So, yeah, just thank you so much. It has just been like, oh, it's just been amazing. I can't see. It's just been absolutely amazing. I mean, I remember I told my daughters, I said, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. And in 1 year, I'm gonna have 5,000 subscribers. And so maybe that's a good lesson. Maybe you shouldn't keep those goals too low. So, you know, people are drawn to us, and what happens is we immediately tend to match their frequency. Man, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop that, man. Things are different now. We are living in a completely different energy. We can no longer afford to lower our frequency to match others. I mean, we all know that the shift has happened, right? Like you have to admit, you have to own that. We can't talk about, oh yeah, we made this shift, the energy's different. No, the energy's different. We've made this shift. We are in the baby steps of this new evolution. I mean, we need to start monitoring our frequency, monitoring our vibration. Okay, here's a classic example. So I'll read this comment from someone that to me clearly understands how this holographic reality works. You know what I mean? That it's literally, I mean, when Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency, man, he wasn't kidding. That is exactly how this reality operates. And we know this, or at least we believe this, you know? I mean, how many times do we have to be told? How many times? And so I'll go to their channel, and I'll look at their playlist, and it will just be filled. Illuminati, elite satanic pedophiles, the archons, the chemtrails, the blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's the most low frequency shit available. And you know what? I totally understand. I totally get it, man. Because I've been there. I've spent, dude, I should have doctorates on my walls for conspiracy and low frequency shit. I mean, I understand fear porn. I understand it, man. I've been in it. I've just every night for 15 years, I would spend it was like a hobby of mine to research how manipulated we are, how controlled we are, And then I would tell all my friends, or I would tell whoever I meet. Dude, you know what that did? That kept me in such a low frequency state that, I don't know, man, I certainly didn't feel empowered. I certainly wasn't overflowing with joy, you know? Like it lowered my frequency. It lowered what I thought was possible. It made me feel like I was a victim and that I was helpless. And so I forgot where I was. Now, when I say awakening, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about awakening when you realize that everything you've been told is a lie. You know what I mean? Like you have to go through that, man. You can't be naive and have your head in the sand. And I'm not even talking about when you realize that there has been like this, to keep it light, let's just say there has been like this negative force that has been controlling and systematically dumbing down the human species. Okay, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the awakening when you realize how much control you have over your life, how much control you have over your frequency. And when you take back the control over your frequency, all that other shit doesn't matter. You are invisible to that. You are untouchable to all that negative low frequency stuff that you spend your time worrying about, thinking about. It's gone. It doesn't exist. So when I see all these people talking about, oh, they're poisoning our food, they're poisoning our water, they're poisoning our air, they're genetically manipulating our food, they're poisoning our kids, they're keeping us on drugs, and my point is, yeah, so what? It didn't work. All that stuff was done to keep us from remembering who we are. And it didn't work because we're waking up all over the world. And when we wake up, dude, we take our power back. We no longer feed them the fear that they need. They need fear to survive. I've taken my fear back. I'm not giving them a friggin' snack anymore, dude. I'm done with that shit. And what happens when you take your energy back and you no longer feed that fear, friggin' whatever you want to call it, your life changes. Your life literally changes. You start walking in this different sense of owning who you are. And when you radiate love, when you're feeling love, when you're feeling happy, dude, you walk around, people are smiling at you. People open the door for you. They don't even know why. It's because your field is so strong that it's overriding their field. No more matching other people's frequency. If some of your friends are down and they're like, oh, the last thing you want to do is lower your frequency to match theirs, to make them feel better about their shitty beliefs. I mean, you know, we do it all the time. We're, oh yeah, I know. Life's a bitch, man. Yeah, I know. They're out to get us. Everything is out to get us. Yeah, it's all set. The cards are against us. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, is it real to them? Yes, it's real to them. But you're not going to help them by lowering your frequency and agreeing with them. They need you to shine your light. They need you to be in control over your frequency. When you walk into a room, you should own your field. Own it. Own who you are. Own all your beliefs. When you walk into a room, you should fill that room with your frequency. Just fill it. And every single person in that room will be affected. You don't go around saying anything. You don't have to say anything to anybody. You don't have to tell them anything. You just be you 100%. And that's all you have to do. It's not about convincing anybody of anything. It's you being you, radiating who you are 100%. And I guarantee you, you will affect everybody in that room. And if you have people that are the exact opposite, that are all the negative and the fear and the, dude, they will do everything in their power to get away from you because they are the opposite of you. Your frequency is repelling their frequency, okay? Like, I mean, and I'm not trying to convince anybody of any of this, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, because I think everybody's allowed to believe whatever they want. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to, what I'm doing is, if somebody is having a lot of questions in their life and they're so sick of the fear, oh my God, man, if you want to, I will never, ever make a video about fear. I'm done with that. Dude, if you want to watch videos about fear, you found the right planet. Because we came here knowing what was going to happen. We came here knowing that it's our job to stand in the eye of the tornado, to stand in the midst of all this chaos, all this bullshit, all this implosion of all of our systems that's getting ready to happen, and to hold our light and to radiate out this calmness, this joy, this love, and remind people that everything's okay. And it's supposed to go down this way. And that what we're seeing is the end of the old energy and the beginning of the new. And that's our job. That's what we're here, not to convince anybody of anything, but to just stand in our own light and not ever dim our light for anybody. Anybody.
Look at that. That over there.
See.